Now to your community focus at 4. Today we are talking with the president and CEO of the Rhode Island Black Business Association.
Lisa Ranglin joins us now live in studio. Lisa, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
So you founded this organization, we were just talking about this in the commercial break, back in 2011, but you just recently became the president and CEO, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
For folks at home who might not be familiar, what does Reba do? What services do you offer?
Yeah, so that's an excellent question. So Reba, we are the face of the small business community, specifically for the Black community. We help businesses grow and thrive. We help them gain access to capital, resources to grow and scale, and to create jobs, needed jobs. Again, in the Black community, very, very high unemployment. So our goal is really to move people from poverty to sustainability through job creation, leadership development, and mentorship development as well.
You mentioned the employment rate there. What are the biggest challenges right now facing Black-owned businesses in our communities? What do you?
Yeah, there's so many, but I would say access to capital is the largest. You know, people will say, or banks will say, they're not bankable, and very often there was a study that recently talks about Black businesses when they go into a bank for an application for a loan, they get very little help. About 47% of them noted that they will walk in a bank, fill out an application, and nobody even asks them, how can I help you? So the biggest challenge that we're seeing with businesses right now is lack of access to capital. Again, Rhode Island have a huge problem with Black being excluded. We saw the disparity study very recently that talks about Black businesses, Black contractors only get in 1.6% of procurement dollars that are spent with the state. So that's a huge, huge issue. Again, the state paid $500,000 for a disparity study to basically tell us what we already knew, right? We had not learned anything new from that study. Black businesses, they're at scale, they're ready to go, and they need that level playing field so they too can access those opportunities.
I want to talk to you more about access to capital in just a second, but just so our viewers understand, how many Black-owned businesses are there in Rhode Island?
Yeah, so the last census data, it was 3,364 Black-owned businesses.
Wow.
What is really sad, only 170 of those businesses have employees. So think about that. You have a huge pipeline of businesses that needs to be, scale, so they could create more jobs. We know that in the urban core, Providence, Central Fall, Woonsocket, and so forth, very, very high unemployment rate. And again, you have these businesses that are here, they can do a great job, but they just need to be scale. And what we're doing as it relates to, going to a legislator to say, you got to do more. It's no longer a nice thing to do or a check the box or a compliance thing. We're talking about moving families from poverty to sustainability through job creation. We know that small businesses across the nation are the backbone of the economy. So if they're the backbone of the economy, why are you leaving an entire segment of the population unsupported? And we're saying too long, 400 plus years, all of it is racism, right? 400 plus years, people have been marginalized, Black community have been left behind. And we said no more. We're absolutely tired of just getting crumbs. And we said we are pushing for more. The governor talks about $10 million allocated for small businesses. We challenged the governor, and we're challenging the state in general to say do more. The disparity study has cited you should at least advocate or push out $100 million for small businesses from the opera dollar. Why not? If you're saying they're a key segment of the population, we're saying show us where the money is, invest so they can grow and scale.
We have about 30 seconds left. I'm curious, is there something you would like to see happen looking to the next generation to get to high school students so they know where the pipeline is to become an entrepreneur? Is that part of your conversation?
Yeah, so we have lots of great programs. We have the Emerging Leadership Program, that's for a professional, and then we're partnering with high schools and colleges with the Leap Mentorship Program. Lots of great things are happening at Reba. And we encourage all of Rhode Island to take advantage of the amazing free services.
Fantastic. Lisa Ranglin, the president and CEO of the Rhode Island Black Business Association. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And looking ahead to tomorrow, when Senate President Dominic Ruggiero will be joining us to talk about the renovation plans for the Superman building and eliminating Rhode Island's car tax this year.
That is tomorrow in the Community Focus right here at 4.